Oh, something on my mind. Oh, somebody, please, please tell me what's wrong. Boom, 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 boom. You just a fool. You know you in love. Okay, so hi, how y'all doing? Listen, SmackDown was pretty decent. I like SmackDown. They had a solid show, and they kind of they took us in a different direction. I thought they was gonna go atypical on us, but they didn't. you know. So we're gonna run through this show as quickly as possible. And what I really want y'all to do is after we go over SmackDown, we go over all the teams and we talk about this. I have a little analysis video that's gonna be coming up next that my ass was supposed to post 3 days ago. But I didn't. So y'all just gonna have to bear with me. I had to edit it down so it could be correct because my theory on this could still be right. I could still be right. But I did set this up and I need y'all to listen to that analysis video after this is over. All right. I'm gonna get that edited and it will be up right after this. If you are a member, you should have already listened to my breakdown of Becky Lynch's book. Wrestling Book Club already has their fourth video of the week. So we got a lot going on over here. But hello, how are you? And welcome to the show. We're going to be talking about SmackDown. We're going to be going over NXT Vengeance Day. Okay. And then I'm going to let y'all go. I'm not going to keep y'all long. All right. Let me get everybody that's in here. Let me make sure I tell everybody. Okay. Nika was here early, bright and early. Hello, Nika. Hello, Janelle. Kayla. Donnie's here. And Lady Gates. Hello, Lady Gates. Listen. Let's talk about the show. Cody opened up the show, Oh, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. I'm going to be honest with you. Thank you for telling me happy Valentine's Day, but I don't celebrate the holiday. I don't need to, not because I don't want to or my husband doesn't like doing it. I just don't. I appreciate a happy Valentine's Day, though. Thank you very much. But me, I don't celebrate the holiday. I don't like it. So I told AJ we vetoing that holiday in this household. We don't celebrate it. But thank you, Jay, for telling me happy Valentine's Day. Same to you. I hope you had a good one. Okay. No, you're not. You are not. You are not in a bad position, sweetheart. You was just being sweet, and I appreciate it. Thank y'all. So don't worry about it. No need to apologize. Cody Rhodes opened up the show, and Cody basically was, he was happy for Jey Uso picking Gunther, and he decided to run down the elimination chamber of all the people who are in it and people who could potentially be in it. And while he was doing that, Drew McIntyre came out there. Really, he came out there for nothing. If we're being honest, his bullshit meant nothing. Nothing he said was of relevance. He said that Cody made it personal when he came out there while he was handling business with Sami Zayn. No, Cody was protecting Sami because they're friends. And you attacked Sami unprovoked. You attacked him. So of course he was going to come out there and help. Like, there's something wrong with you. And the way that Drew McIntyre operates is truly a psychiatrist's dream. Okay. I don't know why he seems to want to create a problem with Cody Rhodes, but he's trying to make it seem like I was trying to be nice. I'm a happy guy. And here you come, with your anger and your frustration. And I know that being champion is getting to you. And it's like, dude, no, we are not the same. We're not even close. You didn't even have half of the work that I had as champion. So what you're talking about is bullshit. You don't know because you've never experienced it. Shit. You've never experienced it. Not even close to the level that Cody has. So it's just weird. His disposition is weird. The way he's operating is weird. It's given like, I'm at zen, I'm at peace, I'm at one with myself, and I just want all of you to be at one with yourselves. He gives off creepy vibes, and I just don't like it. I'm like, oh, this is unattractive. This is unattractive. Hello, Aaliyah. How are you? Recently, Drew has been saying a whole lot of nothing. I mean, fair enough. But while he was out there speaking on shit that nobody cared about, Jacob Fatu came out there and interrupted. And basically, he told Drew, he was like, "You got to slide. You made it to the elimination chamber. Congratulations." But tonight I get to qualify, and when I do, I'm bowling through you and everybody else in that chamber and punching my ticket to WrestleMania, which means I'm coming after you, Cody. Then the camera pans to Solo, which I'm, I'm a stickler for details, right? Solo had on all white. I ain't never seen Solo in all white, ever. He had on all white, but it was a very similar aesthetic to what he normally wears. But he looked good in that white, honey. He looked good. He looked good. I was like, yes, very good, very fine, very sweet. And Cody Rhodes, he was giving man today. He looked like he smelled like real good Issey Miyake, like Calvin Klein. He looked like he smelled like Vince Camuto, bitch. He looked like he smelled delicious. I was like, oh, oh, said, oh, everybody is eating today with the look, except for Drew. He came out there dressed like he was a part of the village people. But anyway, it was given very much YMCA. He might have been at the inauguration. He might have been there. But anyway, let me look at these comments. Hi, Nicole. How are you? I know you had a long day today, babes. I know you had a long day. Just got done with my bath, and I'm half a bottle down in my wine. Oh, Lord. Not half a bottle. That man was all white to the socks, and he looked good. He looked good. He did. I wanted to eat him up. Child. He was fine. Solo looked good today. Here you go with Homelander. Listen, when Cody dresses correctly, Cody is eating to the nines. Okay. Now, today, Cody had on his long coat, which was very nice. That was a good coat. I don't know if it was designer or not, but I imagine it would be. But that was a good coat. It was a good dress coat. And he had on a double breasted vest, red collar shirt, nice simple tie, simple pants, and he had on a suede boot. It was not a regular dress shoe or loafer today. He had on a boot. He was eating down to the guys today. I said, oh, you better serve, bitch. You better get out there and show them all your gams. Give it all to them. Not to get beat the fuck up. She said, I know, babes. I know you tired. Anytime anybody wear white, they gonna get beat the fuck up. But you know what? He didn't. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. When I realized there was so many thick men on SmackDown, child, they give when they need to give. Okay, it's designer. That man said he don't repeat shoes. It's designer. It's probably Armani. So it's a simple jacket, but it is probably something designer, Armani, Karl Lagerfeld, something along those lines, where it's not very flashy, but it's definitely a part of a designer line. So it's cute though. Cody dresses very simplistic, but when he does it right, he does it right. And today he did it very right. I love a man that puts on some clothes, honey, and is out here dipping and doing it. You can be half naked if you want to, and that's cute. But I'm just saying, when you put on a good suit, okay, a good suit, a nice shirt, you got on your jewelry right, you can put on a good hat if you got one, some really good quality shoes. I'm telling you, the bitches will be on your neck, babes. Ain't no wrong with Jordans, gray sweatpants, and some jeans every now and then, but bitch, a suit eats down every time. You feel me? Now listen. Does Cody need an assistant? I don't think so, babes. I ain't trying to go over there fighting with his wife. She from Detroit. She be code switching like a motherfucker, but that hoe know how to fight. It could be Nicole. You might be right. It might be Louis Vuitton. Oh, they had a lot of winter coats in their past collection. I didn't see the runway for Louis Vuitton this for the last collection. Well, you don't have to hate the holiday. All right. So, right, them arms strong. I ain't trying to fight that hoe. Brandy probably got blades in her purse. I ain't even messing with her, and I'm not. I have nothing to do with that. I can admire from afar. Any hoosies, let's get into the show. So the boys had their moment, and when Solo showed up, Cody was getting ready to leave to go talk to him, and Jacob was like, Cody, you're gonna have to wait till I get mines out. Me and him gotta talk. This family. And he was like, you know what? Handle yours. You could definitely go have your family time, but I promise you, I'm gonna have the last say. Jacob did not skip a beat. That nigga got up, ran out that ring, and they went back there, storming back there to go take out Solo. Now they finally got that back there after a few matches and segments went by. And when they got back there, Solo basically was like, Jacob was like, Solo, what the fuck has been going on? You ain't been talking to nobody. You ain't been communicating with us. What are you doing? And Solo was like, listen, when I lost the title, shit, my TV is loud as hell, child. He said basically, when I lost against Roman, that changed everything. I lost who I was. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I didn't know what to do. So I had to get myself together. But I'm back and we back. He said the first rule of business is you qualifying for the elimination chamber, getting that belt and bringing it back to the family. And then we'll figure everything else out. Jacob tried to walk away. He said, Jacob, listen, I love you. Jacob left. Tama Tonga didn't look like he was with the shit. Tama Tonga ain't trying to hear that shit. He don't like it. So he sat there because if you recall last week, Solo attacked Cody. Okay. Now let that sit with you for a minute. Just let me get into the mess. Okay. Qualifier matches for the Elimination Chamber happened. Chelsea and Naomi competed. They had a pretty decent match between the two of them. It wasn't half bad. Chelsea almost won that motherfucker, but Naomi ended up qualifying, and she is going to be in Elimination Chamber along with her partner, Bianca Belair. Now, this spells disaster for me. There are alarm bells going off, especially with what we saw later on tonight. And this is what my analysis video is going to be about. So just bear with me. We're going to get through Smackdown. I'll talk about this a little bit when it comes to Naomi, Jade Cargill, Bianca, and Liv and Raquel. We'll talk about that a little bit. And then I'm going to run y'all through what I think should happen on my analysis video. And then I want y'all to go listen to it and then comment under it and give me y'all take on what y'all think is going to happen on Monday, because the girls are headed to Raw on this Monday because they have a development in what's going on with this Jade Cargill business. But Naomi has qualified. Now, I'm going to do a little round robin here, okay? Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax had their match. Ain't gonna lie. Tiffany Stratton held her own against Nia Jax, okay? But there was a disqualification because Candice got on the apron, took out Tiffany, and this caused her to lose. It caused Nia to lose the match, and they beat the hell out of Tiffany. Now, Trish Stratus was there, and she claimed that she was just going to be, deciding if she wanted a seat or a suite. But I was like, this seems very placed. This seems very plucked, just they're going to be in Toronto. Trish Stratus is celebrating 25 years, and I was just like, your ass is going to end up in Elimination Chamber somehow, bitch. And she did. So let me tell you what happened. She jumped in the ring when they was jumping on Tiffany Stratton, which in my opinion, the hoe needed to get her ass whooped. Okay. All the while, Charlotte was sitting there watching. Charlotte didn't go out there. She didn't look. She didn't touch nobody. She was back there sitting down and sitting pretty in her pank. Didn't move a damn muscle. I don't blame her. Okay. And once they got done whooping Tiffany's ass and whooping and whooping Trish ass, Charlotte came down. Walked right past Nia Jackson them like she ain't seen them. Like she ain't know who these hoes was at all. You hear me? Got the chair because Charlotte and because Nia and them was gonna take her out with that chair. Nia, when I tell y'all that Charlotte got that chair, walked her ass in there. Her outfit was cuter than a motherfucker though. Walked her ass out there in that chair, sat down, and she said, Tiffy, hey, it's Tiffy time. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Wake up, sweetie. She was like, hey, listen, I choose you. I see you at WrestleMania. I was like, oh. I was like, oh. Well, isn't that an interesting turn of events? Love you too. I said, oh, this is nice. I like it. It's messy. It's cunt. It's cunt like Nicole said. It was messy. And I was like, oh, snaps all around. It was so petty and so good. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be a beautiful time. It's gonna be a beautiful time, honey. Child, Charlotte picked Tiffany. So Tiffany is facing off against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. It's gonna be mother versus daughter. Mother versus daughter, honey. Child. When Nia came out there, Nia came out there. Let me tell you something. Nia's outfit, her gear, I had to give it to her. It was eating. It was eating from the hair to the gear. Nia was given today. I can't even be mad at her. I was like, look at this big cat. Real cat. Then you gotta go out there and tear it up. She looked good, bitch. I was like, she out here purring. Look at her. She looked good. She did that. She did that. You got to be a filthy bitch though. And she slow walked her. This is what Charlotte did. Charlotte music hit while Nia and Candace was walking their asses back there because the producers was getting out the way. They was moving her out the way. They left Tiffany in the middle of the ring. Charlotte got in there. One of the roadie girls got up on the apron, opened the ring ropes for her. She walked in slow. She went and got her microphone, sat her chair down, and she gathered Tiffany so quick. She sat there with her legs crossed, bitch. The bitch crossed her leg over her body and said, Tiffy, wake up, sweetheart. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, babes. Got a little something for you. Child, when she chose her, I was like, oh, this finna be nasty work. The motherfuckers online is finna be mad, bitch. And it's all y'all fault. You know why? You know why it's y'all fault? Because y'all pissed her off. And did. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna tell you right now, if she dropped that championship to if Tiffany drops that title to Charlotte, I blame every single one of y'all that was booing that lady when she came back. Every single one of y'all that's been talking shit about her like she not the GOAT. Every single one of y'all that's been disrespecting Charlotte since she brought her ass back or disrespecting her every time she pop up on TV. This is your fault. It's your fault. So prepare to be sick of me. Prepare to be sick of me, bitch. Ooh. Did she? Nicole, she looked good. Naya looked good. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even got nothing to say. I was like, that cat, look at that big old cat is in there tearing it out. Real bitch. Real girl. You better go somewhere. That hair was slick back. She had her wig was on. It didn't have a long part in it, which I don't like. I don't like Naya's wigs because I don't feel like the girls be giving her decent hair. But it was cute on her today. The color was good. I really like the color. The color brightens up her face. I like the length. I love the length of it. I just wish her part was longer. That's all. Right. Told that hoe this is your wake up call. Roll over hoe. And stay mad. And I was one of them. Y'all finna be pissed when she beat 10. I'm gonna be sitting here cackling. I'm gonna be living for it every moment. I love it. You will never hear the end of it. Shar getting that belt, and she deserve it. Which I ain't none of y'all hoes gonna do nothing about it. I'm finna be up her ass. I'm gonna be hyping her like a Nikki Bella stand, bitch. Y'all gonna be tired of me. I won't be long. Maybe it won't be long. I won't be long, may she reign. Okay, girl. I'll be insufferable like a live stand and period. I'm finna be going off. Y'all gonna be madder than a motherfucker. Don't you dare be sour. Hello, Rico. Okay, so we got that. We got that iconic moment. It was an iconic moment. I need that clip. Anyways, so we had some more matches. Motor City Machine Guns went up against Los Garzas. Motor City Machine Guns won. We saw Miz go up against LA Knight after Shinsuke came out there demanding competition, demanding somebody, anybody to step up. LA Knight and Miz had a nice little face off, a little back and forth. Miz spoke some hard truths. Miz was out there and he was just like, LA, like you really are delusional. Like these fans are popping for you. And he said, you really don't have nothing to show for it other than these people. Once these people stop being on your team, you're going to be left into obscurity. And then LA Knight kind of cut him off and was like, okay, so I know where you're going to go with this. You're more deserving for a title shot than me because you've been the Mania, you beat John Cena, you've been a champion multiple times over, IC, Tag Team, Intercontinental, US, WWE champion. You've had them all. Love that for you. He called that nigga a dork. He was like, he said, you are irrelevant. He said, it's been 10 years. Your resume is that long and you're still not relevant. What's going on? What's happening, babe? And he was like, well, LA, sweetheart, I've seen people like you come and go. You flash in the pan, you come in, you're loud, you're boisterous, you dance, you shindig, you tap dance. And then when it's all said and done, you have nothing left to show for it. When all the dust is settled on my career, there's nothing but legacy left with me. Can you say the same? And I said, well, that walking piranha got a point. Okay. Miz might be a lot of things when it comes to his legacy and his accomplishments. He is not a liar. He is not a liar. No matter how he got them or how it was done, he is still a two-time WWE champion. He's still like an 8 or 10-time Intercontinental champion, multi-time US champion, multi-time tag team champion. He has done it all. Two-time Grand Slam champion, if I recall. The Miz is not a slouch. So he has the right to not feel disrespected and command respect from the roster. Where he has a problem is he likes to assert himself over others as if he somehow is superior to them because of his accomplishments. And that is not true. Does that put him in an elite class of individuals? Yes, but superiority speaks to elitism. And I think that is where I have the disconnect with Miz and how he operates. If he was just out there like, y'all gonna respect me, I deserve that respect. I earn that respect. He is right. He is 100% right. He has earned that respect. He should be respected. It is his behavior and the way he goes about trying to get it that causes people not to respect him. And that is why he's always often laughed at. You know what I'm saying? Often talked about, right? That's the problem. I'll be like, I'm so glad Charlotte got this opportunity. Like she ain't on her on belt number two. Damn. They going to get sick of me too with Charlotte wearing their WrestleMania child. I retweeted the whole clip on our podcast page too. Period. Period. That segment was so to me. Like Naomi Campbell said, you want what I have. In my opinion, LA Knight really don't. If we going by LA Knight and what he wants, LA Knight didn't want anything to do with Miz. The reality is LA Knight made a valid point. For him to not have the same legacy that Miz has, not have the same, you know, accolades and accomplishments that Miz has, Miz definitely is paying attention to him, which means he got something that LA Knight got something that Miz won't. Whether it be his charisma, whether it be the way he commands the audience, it really doesn't matter. He can draw your attention. So for you to have all these things and still not be satisfied with your career and legacy, and you're still here, obviously it means you're all in my six worrying about what I'm doing when you need to be focusing on yourself, rebuilding yourself, getting yourself up. Because I was out here trying to get my rematch with Shinsuke because this motherfucker keep dodging me. And you came out here in my business. You had plenty of time to go after Shinsuke. It's been months, but you wait until I go after Shinsuke again for you to now come in and try to start shit. Nah, fam, I don't like that. He's like, no, the resume in general. Oh, running down Miz's resume? I mean, that's it's a fair assessment. I'm surprised you're not popping for it because you usually do. I'm shocked. But he did make it very clear why he runs his resume down. And he said it's because people never respect him. They never give him the respect he rightfully earned and that he deserves. He's telling the truth on that front. But like I said, it's the way he goes about it. It's the way he goes about commanding it. He just got to go about it a different way. Any whoosies, we got Miz and LA Knight out the way. LA Knight did beat Miz with the BFT. That was a donezo deal. Okay. And then, like I said, we had Naomi beat Chelsea. She's in Chamber. And then they went backstage with Nick Aldis. Okay, Donnie said, yes, he's accomplished, but what have you done since 2020? I don't know, Don. You're gonna go have to ask your daddy about that. You did say Miz was your daddy. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious. You're gonna have to go ask your daddy about that one, baby. I don't know. Besides running around with carrying cross and running from the YS6, he ain't really did nothing. He ain't really did nothing. he needs to up the scale. He's missing that hunger. I mean, do Miz really need it? Right now in his career, Miz should be doing what guys like John Cena were doing for years, when he would come back for one-off matches. You know, he would come back and put people over, and Miz should be doing that. He should be doing that. My mom forever has beef with Mrs. Dad. Mrs. Dad is a douchebag. He did Dancing with the Stars. I can't think of anything else. Oh well, there it is. Then that is then. Now let's talk about Bianca and Naomi. Bianca and Naomi were called backstage to Nick Aldis's office. He had a a clip of the night of the attack on Jade Cargill. The clip shows Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca, going with Naomi going. I standing out there with Bailey. Bianca's going into the truck with Jade, and the back doors are closing. And then you see Liv and Raquel on the side walking out of frame. So of course Naomi and both Bianca are like, this is proof that these two hoes attacked Jade. So Nick is like, we don't have proof, but this is obviously some true speculation. We're gonna have to investigate further to see what else we can find. Okay. So Naomi was like, I've been vindicated because they was blaming me and it was not me. I did not do this. So Bianca seemed eerily cool about this, which scares the living shit out of me. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. I am going to tell y'all what I thought about this 3 days ago in this video breakdown that's coming after this. And then what I ask of all of you is to listen to the video and then please, please, please comment below what you think. Because I don't want to go into it any further because I don't think y'all are going to listen to the video all the way through if you don't. So if you're listening to this in the playback, there should be a marker up in the right-hand corner of your screen letting you, know there's a video that you can go and listen to that I really think you should. It's going to be podcast style, so y'all don't have to, worry about trying to watch a video or anything. Just click play and listen to me talk for a little bit. And then y'all have your own opinions because I know everybody is believing that Bianca did this. The way Bianca reacted and responded, I can understand it wholeheartedly. And WWE has a way of trying to swerve and then they take us in a different direction. I don't know what they're doing, but it don't look good for Bianca. In fact, it looks even more like it's Bianca because now they're going to Raw to confront Liv and Raquel. And I have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to deny all allegations against them. And they would have the right to do so. But again, we're going to talk about this in a separate video. I'm not going to go live. It's just going to be a video. And y'all can have a discourse with me in the comments of that video because I really want to put that video up. And I didn't get the chance to put it up a few days ago. And I'm so mad because I knew they were going to do this. I knew it. She said them hoes is lying. They know it. Because she did that shit. I feel like this is a red herring. Oh, Indy got a new Indy theme. Her t-shirts that she has are really cute. I might get one to support her. But anyways, so we got through all of that. Okay. There was no Michin today. We didn't see any of that. We only got to see Chelsea in them for a little bit. And Junior, I'm gonna take that switch from you. Now we did get a match between R-Truth and Carmelo. It was a little cute match. Carmelo ended up beating Truth. It really wasn't much to the match. Carmelo attacked Truth before the match. He ended up beating him. This was probably your bread and butter of SmackDown. Oh, you sent me the clip? Okay, cool. I'm going to listen to it after I get off. Honestly, good. Okay. So, I don't know how much Michin versus Chelsea I can take. It's a very 2000s Limp Bizkit fun vibes. Aw, I really wish WWE would let the superstars like buy a record from a rapper or from a pop star to make them themes like they used to back in the day, oh, we could have some fun. Anywhoosies, this was the main event, the Elimination Chamber qualifying match. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had an idea of how this was gonna go down, and they pretty much went the way that I thought they were gonna go. Jacob is not in the Elimination Chamber, and neither is Braun Strowman. Damian Priest qualified for Elimination Chamber, and the reason why is very simple. This is a triple threat, which means that the disqualification rules are out. And as Solo Sikoa interfered in this match or attempted to, Cody's music hit. He came down there and they started fighting. And then Tama Tonga grabbed Cody. They was tussling. And as Solo was getting ready to Samoan spike Cody, Cody moved. And he ended up spiking Tama Tonga. All Jacob saw was Solo Samoan spiking Tama Tonga. This pissed Jacob off. Jacob got out the mat, got out the ring, took out, and was fighting with Solo, took Solo out. And Jacob ended up getting put out of this match completely. I can't right off remember how. I don't know if it was Braun Strowman or if it was Damien. I can't remember, but it was one of them. Then as Tama was laid out, Solo got, taken out by Cody Rhodes. And then Damien was able to capitalize, take out Braun Strowman, and he qualified. Solo, Tama, and Jacob are now on the outs. And I have a feeling that these two or three are going to end up fighting at some point. They're going to have a problem. So, it was messy. Cody gave Damien a handshake and was like, good luck in the chamber. If it's you, I'll see you at WrestleMania. They shook hands and that was it. Now, prior to this match, the only thing we saw was Jimmy watching Jacob and everybody go to the ring for the qualifier. And that's when Drew decided he wanted to dig his heels a little bit into Jimmy. Talking about your brother's qualifying. Your brother won the Royal Rumble. He's going on to Mania, facing off against Gunther, possibly being champion. He said it could have been brother, doing one thing, the brothers taking over, but I beat you, so I'm going to Elimination Chamber, and then by going on to Mania, you'll get an opportunity maybe next year. He kept digging at him like a high school bully would, which I really didn't like. And he was like, what? You don't have anything to say? But Jimmy walked away. And as he turned around, he suffered a kick to the face. And I was like, period, Jim. Period, Big Jim. Get that motherfucker. Drew was laid out looking like a washed up cop. Just half naked, titties out, and everything else just looking a mess. This has led to a match between the two of them being made for next week. Now, I don't know what else is going to happen, but I know Jacob Fatu probably going to be on a tear next week and wanting to rip Solo Sikoa apart. Now, there is one slot left for the women, and there is one slot left for the men. Well, 2 slots left. Wait. 2 slots left for the men, 1 slot left for the women. Okay? Wait, is it 2 slots for the women and 2 slots for the men? I can't count today. I cannot count. Now, there are some matches set up. Elimination Chamber, you're going to have Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton facing off against... No, it's 1 slot for the women, and it's 1 slot for the men. Damian Priest qualified, and Seth is going to qualify Monday. I don't know. Oh, Raquel is supposed to try to qualify Monday with against Roxanne. I am hoping that Roman does what he's supposed to do and come in there and take out Logan Paul and take his spot. That's all I need Roman to do. I know he don't like, putting in a lot of work when he don't have to. But I need you to do that. I need you to do one quick run for your girl. I just need you to do just one. Just one. Please. Please, because I'm just tired. I am tired. Okay. So let me show y'all. Because I found it. They put the new graphics up. So both of them have 1-1. Okay, there's only 6 slots in Elimination Chamber. The men's Elimination Chamber has 5 slots filled. There's only one left. Finn and Seth can get the last. Finn or Seth will probably get the last slot, obviously. And in the women's chamber, the 5 slots are filled, and there's 1 slot left. And Roxanne or Raquel will get that slot. If I was a petty bitch, I would take out either Logan or Seth. It may be Seth. You know what, Don? You right. I would take out Seth too, but I don't fucking like Logan Paul, and I feel like if I could come in there and just take out Seth, period, I would rather fight Seth in that chamber and cost him an opportunity than to be fucking worried about Logan Paul standing there with his tongue out, hollering every 2 seconds. He a weirdo, and I don't like him. I need him gone. Never mind, I forgot Naomi's ass in there. Seth got smoke with Roman. He do. Roman got smoke with Seth, honestly. That bitch don't ever miss a chamber. She don't. Roman need to pull an edge. I know, right? I've been waiting because nobody's done it in a while. And I need to see it. I need somebody to get it. Yeah, but Seth done 2 feet stomped him. He did. He did. That men's chamber spot is spooky, ain't it? Something don't feel right. And then stomped him again on the step. You right? You right? Actually, the men's chamber is spooky in general. Something is off. Something is off, but we gonna work it out. 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 Now, Vengeance Day. Vengeance shall be mine, said the Lord. That's what he said, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow is Vengeance Day, okay? And this is NXT's PLE. You know what I miss about NXT PLEs? I miss Takeover. I wanted to be called Takeovers again because I always thought that those was really cute. I loved the Takeover theme. I really wanted to be called Takeover again. I wanted the Takeover PLEs back. Like when they used to do Takeover Cardiff and Takeover Boston. I used to love that. Shawn Michaels, your bald headed ass need to bring that back. He said the men's chamber is finding out. Well, I think it's gonna be Seth because if you put Finn in there, everyone has someone with beef. The women's elimination chamber got me a little spooky. I don't. The women's elimination chamber seems very. It seems very much like it's not. It's not something that you could obviously see who gonna win. But the women's elimination chamber, it seems like if Roxanne get the win, or if Raquel gets in there, it seemed like Liv, Bianca, Raquel, and Naomi, they not winning. It's gonna come down to Bliss and Bailey, and I really think it's gonna be Bliss that's gonna win. Unless they want to keep Bliss over on SmackDown, which they just traded the Wyatt Six over there, and I saw that video cut. You saw the cut when you was watching the show when she was talking to Nia Jax. Them damn Wyatt Six is waiting. Said the women's is realizing some shit, ain't it? It's about to be some revelations. Some revelations. You said you're gonna fix it. You don't like it, so you're gonna fix it. Everyone's talking about the men's, but I smell something fishy in the women's chamber. Obviously, the women's chamber is gonna, it's just gonna have some revelations. Okay. Let me go email them to hire me as a booker, period. Thank you. Takeover is the only black and gold era that I missed. I loved takeovers. I love the takeovers. The takeovers were so bomb. They were so bomb. I love them. I miss the takeovers. I really wish they would bring them back because I don't mind a themed PLE. I really don't. But I feel like in NXT, they don't need themed PLEs. Leave it to the takeovers. And they could have called this Takeover DC, which would have eight, in my opinion. I don't mind them still having American Bash, the Great American Bash, or anything like that when they're doing like TV specials. But when I want a PLE from NXT, I want a takeover. I do. I want a takeover. I love the takeover themes. Bliss winning, I don't mind. I don't see Bailey winning this. I don't see none of them women winning this except for Bliss. If Roxanne get in there, Roxanne is a really, really close possibility. But I see Bliss winning this. So let's talk about Vengeance Day. We got Javon Evans facing off against Ethan Page. Now, if you don't know the backstory to these two, I'll make it very simple and sweet. Ethan Page was on a losing streak. He was upset because he could not regain any semblance of control in terms of getting back on the path for that championship. He never got the title back, and he hasn't been able to get himself back to that pinnacle. So he snapped. Javon Evans was trying to talk to him like, hey, don't lose your faith, don't lose your smile, keep going, keep standing strong, smiling at him. So Ethan Page took that as a slight, beat the man up, took a chair and stomped on his jaw and cracked it in three places. Boy mouth been wired shut for about 2 months now. Now, personally, outside of kayfabe, I just think Javon Evans went to go get his teeth straightened, and he went and got braces. He decided to get braces, so they decided to use this as an angle, which they often do when people have those types of cosmetic surgeries or cosmetic enhancements. Okay, and this is just a simple, I want to get my teeth straightened, probably per the suggestion of WWE, which they have a tendency to do. Okay. The boy getting ready to have some braces, so they decided to use it as an angle, and Ethan Page took out Javon Evans. Javon Evans has been popping up for weeks, taking out Ethan Page, but to no avail because Ethan Page always finds a way to hit the boy in his mouth, causing him to bleed and re-injure himself, and he was not cleared. But these last couple of weeks, Javon Evans has been popping up, cleared and no cleared, even though he's been getting hit in the mouth. And the doctor said this past Tuesday that Javon Evans is cleared to compete. He doesn't want him to. He feels that long-term rest and relaxation will get him to health quicker rather than him going out there and fighting someone who was deliberately going to be targeting the injury. He said he doesn't want to have to do any more surgery or do any surgery on Javon Evans' mouth. So he would prefer that he not wrestle. But due to the fact that there's no more damage that can be done in theory to Javon Evans, he has been cleared to compete, and he signed a contract to compete against Ethan Page. Ethan Page cut like two fucking promos. One where he was sitting backstage in the vignette and one outside in the ring. He cut this promo, and these two are going to go at it. I told y'all yesterday, Wednesday, when we did the Freestyle Wednesday live, my money is on Javon Evans. Ethan Page has been talking a lot of shit. He's been going over on just about anybody that he has been wrestling, and he hasn't had no comeuppance for his actions. And quite frankly, he needs it. That's part of the problem. Ethan Page doesn't have any humility. He needs to be humbled. And the only person that can really do that is Javon Evans. And I'm going to be honest with you, it is well deserved. Well deserved. Keelan said, Liv. I don't want to see Liv Morgan anywhere near Rhea Ripley. I don't give a damn what people talking about. That bitch need to go sit the fuck down. Shit. I'm tired. They said it need to end, and then you gonna pick her again. How it ended if you gonna get that bitch another opportunity at the title? I hate y'all. Fuck. Another match that really came out of thin air because Eddie Thorpe don't know how to let shit go. Eddie Thorpe finagled, cheated, finessed, and slimed his way into multiple title shots, which he ultimately lost, attributed to poor planning and poor execution on his part. Two of those matches, he lost because Trick Williams took him out. He was the better man on both occasions. But because Eddie Thorpe is a petty bitch and can't let it go, he decided to cost Trick Williams his opportunity at regaining his title. And not only that, but beat him with a strap in the middle of the ring. I'm tell y'all right now, I ain't like that shit. Okay? I ain't like that shit. It's Black History Month, ho. Now on Native American month or Native American Heritage Month and all that shit, I don't want nobody to run around with no Chief Wahoo gear on and them hollering, obscenities at you and wearing no chief headdress and doing nothing cheap and weird for your shit. So I don't want you, doing no reminiscing and whipping my people in the middle of the ring either, bitch. Trick Williams better whoop your ass. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Because I didn't like it. I don't want to see no black man getting whipped, especially on Black History Month. You feel me? With all that being said, Eddie Thorpe issued the challenge for the strap match since he the one who introduced the strap in the first place. I feel like he like taking one. Anyway, Trick that was fucked up, Tiffany. Why you say that? It was right there. Oh my God, today. I'm a horrible human being. Anyway, Eddie Thorpe issued the challenge. Trick Williams accepted. He said, we're going to be strapped together in that ring and I'm going to whoop your ass. These two are going to fight. I told y'all Wednesday, Trick Williams is more than likely going to win this match, and it's rightfully deserved if you ask me. He needs to win to put Eddie Thorpe back in his place. I don't understand why he believes he's owed something. Nobody took anything from you. Nobody cost you anything. You lost fair and square. That's it. That's all. Like, let it go, fam. I thought that, but you said it. You ain't have to say that. Next match, tag team match. From here on out, all of these matches will be championship matches. Probably one of the greatest tag teams of all time in NXT, Fraxium will be defending their titles against the new tag team with Josh Briggs and his newest partner from Japan. Now, they won a triple threat match this past Tuesday to become the number one contenders, and Fraxium accepted their challenge, and they will be facing off this Saturday at Vengeance Day. My money is on Fraxium. I do not think they're going to drop the titles here. In fact, I don't think Fraxium is going to drop the titles unless they're at Stand and Deliver, which I think somebody else said. So shout out to them for saying that. But I really just don't think they're going to drop those tag team titles anytime soon. And it's more than likely going to be in one of those multi matches, like a ladder match or some shit like that. That's how I think they're going to drop them. Moving on, Fallon Henley is facing off against Stephanie Vaquer. She is going to be going after her first title. Fallon is currently holding hers. She is the women's North American champion, and Fallon has been torturing us as champion. Quite frankly, Fallon doesn't fit the bill in terms of a heel as a champion. She's not menacing, and as much as she likes to admit or believe that she somehow is at the pinnacle of her game, without the women that she has been rolling with, Fallon would not be champion right now. Kaylani would more than likely still be champion. And to be honest with you, I would have rather Kaylani kept the title and turned heel as champion and Stephanie beat her for the title, reinforcing the reasoning for her to be bitter and mad. You feel what I mean? Fallon has just been a waste of time as champion, in my opinion. And I feel like the situation probably would have had a little bit more meaning for Stephanie, and it would have been a bit more, it had a little bit more tooth to it if she took that title off of Kaylani. But that's just me. That's how I would have booked it. Fallon and Stephanie are going to face off at Vengeance Day. The two of them have some story past. Fallon has cost Stephanie multiple times going after that title. The first time she cost her number one contendership was because of a technicality that Ava took with Shotzi. And to be honest, it was bullshit. That if they wanted to wait for Stephanie to go after Fallon until later, they should have just said that. They should have been like, Stephanie can challenge Fallon whenever she wants to and leave it at that. But instead, they made it look like Shotzi should have earned a right to go after her. It was just very convoluted and unnecessary, in my humble opinion. But overall, Stephanie has made it very clear that Fallon is her number one target and she has tunnel vision. And she vows that Fallon will be leaving empty handed at Vengeance Day. And if I was JC Jane, I would help her be empty handed because that whole I need Fatal Influence to break up, so they need to do it. Shit, I'm sick of them. Torture and not in a good way. Okay, she just been killing us. I'm tired. Her and her tacky ass cowboy gear. How you an evil cowboy and you girl, shut the fuck up, bitch. Hate that hoe. Anyway, we got probably one of the best matches. This is probably going to be one of the best matches on the card. I'm calling it now next to Fraxium and the match with Briggs and his partner. I think this is going to be the best match on the card. It definitely has the best storytelling. Bailey, Roxanne, Cora, and Julia are all competing for one thing and one thing only, and that is the Women's NXT Championship. Now, I low key am mad that they dropped this title to Julia because I feel like they should have had Cora take this title from Roxanne in this match. And Julia could have had an uphill battle facing off against Cora and then got it at Stand and Deliver in a standing ovation there. That's how they should have done it. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that Cora is going to become NXT Women's Champion tomorrow at Vengeance Day. Either that or she's definitely going to be the direct reason why Roxanne isn't going to become champion again. Bailey is out. Bailey's not becoming champion anymore on NXT. Bailey's definitely not looking to be champion. Bailey is just there to help boost this match and facilitate. She's going to be your anchor in this match. So it only leaves two people left that are going to be champion because Roxanne ain't getting this title back. It's either going to be Cora or Julia will retain. I'm going to put my money on Cora. The reason why is because originally this title run that Roxanne got, I believe with my heart 10 toes down that that was supposed to be Cora Jade's time. 100%. 100%. But either one of them could win, but I'm going to go with Cora. I think Cora is going to get it this time. And I just wish they would have let Roxanne keep it and Cora would have took it off for Roxanne in this match here. But, you know, they have their moments. Final match of the night, more than likely, which I kind of, this is no shade to Obafemi. I really want them to switch these matches because I don't really care for Waller or Theory in this match at all. I know Oba's going to win, so there's no reason to even paint the picture. But the reality is these three people are intertwined simply because Grayson Waller went to NXT talking shit, and Obafemi is not one for a lot of talking. When you insult him or he feels as though you are insulting his abilities and his time as champion, he wants to put you in your place. So he went, demanded a match from Ava. Ava made the match, and it is a triple threat match. Now, only one person can get the pin. They can't share it. So at some point, these two goofs are going to have to fight each other. And Obafemi is going to take advantage of that. And more than likely, he will be able to pick up the win and retain his championship. Let this be the fracture, the straw that breaks the camel's back between these two in A-Town Down Under. I believe individually these two will fare better rather than being a tag team. As much as I don't mind their ignorance and annoyance together, I think if Austin Theory went in as a face, he probably would go a lot further than Grayson Waller, than being on Grayson Waller's side. Waller is a better talker than he is, even though Austin Theory is a better wrestler than him. And while in theory, no pun intended, these two together should make sense. On paper, they do, but in execution, is pretty poor. I just find them to be annoying when they're together. I know a lot of people like them, but I think Waller on his own can be enough of a nuisance that he can start causing some havoc by himself. He doesn't need Theory to do that. So we'll see how this all plays out. Vengeance Day is tomorrow. Those are your 6 matches, and those are my predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed my recap of SmackDown and my predictions for Vengeance Day. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you guys come back here tomorrow after Vengeance Day goes off so we can chitty chat just a little bit. And I hope you guys enjoy the video that should be coming up in the next few minutes with the analysis of the Jade Cargill attack and where I think things could go and how this should play out for everybody. With all that being said, I love you guys and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.